I'm kind of getting tired of these old features. Everything's so cubical. It's like you never know what your sculpt is going to turn out like without perfect reference, and yeah, it's so hard. Wish there's some new sculpt mode feature branch or something like that. Like that's ever going to happen. Oh my god. This is a daily build of the sculpt mode features branch? There's a sculpt mode features branch? Wow, I was wrong. Is it some new add-on to Blender, or... Wait, it's not new. 29th of August? And it's October 5th? Do I hibernate? I mean, it would explain why I haven't uploaded a video in like 3 months. I'm just kidding. I knew all along about the Sculpt Mode Features branch. But, one thing I just noticed a few months ago, like a month ago, was that, one of the main things is that you don't need to use dynamic topology. There's this new voxel remesher, and it works really great, and that just leads me to the first of 5 ways to make Blender sculpting 10 times more fun. Number 1. This one's a really important one because it makes everything more fun. So it's like, any value I keep inside here, you can still say, that's what I want. Let's just say I type in that random number, and yeah, you can still say, that looks like a skull. Kind of. So one thing that's really important is you don't want to jump around, because that might make everything crazy. So just to prove my point again, if I just type in a really high number, you can still have the basic idea to say that is a skull. Same thing with a really low detail level, which means more detail. That might be a little bit confusing, but yeah, this is a way of boosting your confidence, making you happier, and yeah, I think it's really useful. So yeah, I would prefer it over dynamic topology. Number 2. Once you retopologize, and let's say you have a perfect model, the topology is good, and you decide to add a multi-resolution modifier, yeah, that would be a good idea, because you can get a lot more detail, and it might cost you a little bit, but not as much as if you kept the real topology like that. So let's say I added a multi-resolution modifier, and all the topology is subdivided a lot, but I did not apply the multi-resolution. And so you might have watched some other videos about this, but one of the most ways to make this really fun is by using textures like this, and it could really help and make everything 10 times more fun. You can see like this, you can easily create some cool stuff. So how you do this is you basically add a texture over here, go to the texture thing, and then choose brush texture, and then choose anything you want. It could even be an image or movie. And then you go back into here, and you go to stroke, and you change it from wait, is it airbrush? No. You change it from space. Yeah, you change it from space to anchored. And now you get this really nice effect, and it works really well. And yeah, it won't cost too much. Number 3. Before you move on from the voxel remesher lower, make sure you have all of the shapes down correctly. So let's say I was making a skull, and I'm at 0.07, and I remesh. So I'm at this thing over here, okay? And now you can see it's kind of like a skull, but with some muscles and stuff, skullish like. And then now you have the basic idea, and you know what your thing is gonna be like. Maybe you just want a skull, and I want just a skull. So now you can go lower. You can keep going lower by increments and adding detail at every increment you do. And then I'm obviously speeding it up a little bit, this is not how fast you go. You take your time. And then let's say you finally end up at 0.01. And everything is super nice. And then you can do the number 2 again. Number 4. Use the grease pencil for easy, quick, like adding annotations and what you might want. So let's say I wanted this to go more back. So I could just use this eraser, annotate, and make it go like that. And it's like creating your own reference right in the sculpt thing. And let's say I wanted like a giant beard. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like a simple understanding of what you want. You should be able to understand it. And yeah. That's it. Let's move on to number 5, not number 4. And finally, number 5. This one you may wonder why, how it will make Blender sculpting more fun. But let me just say this. It will make Blender sculpting less stressful. So let's say I didn't know anything about an anime. And I didn't have any reference on. And I don't know. And I want a perfect skull that's exact. Okay, I know something is here. I don't know what's there. I know something is here. I know something is there. But this does not look like a skull. So you need reference to make like that, you know, make yourself happy. It's not cheating at all. It's necessary. And like, that's on a lot of videos. But yeah, it'll make Blender more fun by making it less stressful. So yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, see you in my next video.